Hey guys, it's coffee time. Just relaxing with my adorable kitty on my lap, and because of that, I didn't take the time to close the door. So if somebody comes out of their room and is like, "Yo, what you up to, B?" It'll be awkward because it turns out I'm making coffee time. So what up with that? Hi, kitty. He got like super comfy. I just felt bad moving him. But tonight I made spaghetti squash again and had a couple of frandles over, and we all ate spaghetti squash and talked about games and things, and it was really fun. And then we went to a froyo place, and I got those popping bobas again. Oh, I can't remember if I told you guys about popping boba or not, but they are my favorite thing ever. I've only been to one froyo place that has them. There are strawberry ones and mango ones. Those are the only ones that I've had, but they're little boba that like explode in your mouth. Oh, and I love them with like if you get the tart froyo and then you get the popping boba and then you get the roasted peanuts. Oh, the taste combination is incredible. So I got a huge thing of that and just ate all of it. And yeah, we all just kind of sat around and talked about different games and how a friend of mine bought his own place. But he was joking. He was like, "Yeah, so it's almost to the point where I feel like I can have a housewarming month." And I said, "A housewarming month instead of just a housewarming?" And he said, "Yeah, because my place isn't big enough that you can actually have a party. So I want to have, like a couple of people over at a time and have a housewarming month." And I was like, "Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me, I think." So he's going to be doing that at some point. We were talking about having game nights because we haven't really had any game nights lately. There was a game night on New Year's Eve that a few of my friends had, but I wound up going to a different one. So, um, but yeah, it's always fun because like Jeannie, I see Jeannie a lot, but there are other friends that we are both close with that I haven't seen in forever. So like it was really cool to see people that I still feel close to but haven't really spent any time with. If that makes sense. So yeah, I did that. And I'm on episode what episode am I on? Oh gosh, you guys. 8. Dude. Once Upon a Time is a great show. So lame. And now it's getting so great. And they twist all of the fairy tales in a way that I'm totally okay with. At first I was like, they're changing all of the stories, but I really like the way that they changed all of the stories. Um, so I'm just, I don't know, I really like it. And I like how second chances kind of becomes a theme in it. I don't know how many of you have actually seen this show, but it's one of those shows where everybody's like, "Oh man, this show is going to be so bad good." And then you watch it and you're like, "Oh, this is actually kind of intriguing in some ways because they have like the second chances theme. And they have a another theme that comes up a lot is like selflessness, not selfishness. And it's really interesting because it takes place in two worlds at the same time. There are two stories happening parallel to each other that relate but are not the same and always involve like the same characters. So you wind up kind of seeing the way that somebody acts in one world and how maybe they've changed in the other. And it's, I don't know, it's really cool. I like it a lot. So I'm sad that there's only one season on Netflix, but it's something that I'm just gonna have to deal with. Um, yeah. There's a new, oh my gosh, you guys. If you are watching Lucius on my Press Heart channel, this newest episode, I wigged out so hard. And then, uh, it was just like a lot happened in that episode. It was just like, just so much going on. And, my tabletop episode is finally up. That was the other thing. I was like, there's something that I really wanted to mention, and I can't remember what it was. But I just, Kitty, just little, can't hold your liquor. um, but yeah, the tabletop episode that I was in is finally up, so I will link you guys to that in the description because that was super fun. It's hilarious though because I have green hair in it, which, as most of you know, was a while ago. But I was like, oh, I miss my green hair. That was kind of nice. Um, but yeah, it was so much fun, and I'm glad that it was finally up because I have forgotten. I've forgotten pretty much everything about that day except for the ending. So, yeah, it wound up being a pretty good day for, like, content on the internet. There were all sorts of things that happened. And we scheduled our next day for filming DIYs. So now that I've had my first 2 DIYs and I've been able to see kind of the reception and what you guys think of it, which pretty much all of the reception has been good, which is amazing, we're scheduling to film more of them. So hopefully I can get on a schedule and have them go up regularly. And I'm so excited because, again, that's like my thing. That's my jam. So I'm really excited to do that and hopefully have some guests and things. Kitty cannot stop licking me. Sometimes when he gets like super licky, I just grab his tongue while he's trying to lick me and then he gives up. He's just like, what are you doing? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much my day. I know that I haven't really told you a whole lot, but can't really think of anything else that happened. But, yeah. I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!